we are third or fourth lowest in the world. So until and unless we make India hospitable to do business, where rules are predictable, nobody is against rules. People say, give me predictability. Let me know what's going to happen to me. I should know how much tax I have to pay. I should not be faced with situations where suddenly the taxation system, instead of being a judicial, kind of a quasi-judicial system, becomes a collection system.
Right.
So though we need certain fundamental changes, part of them may not be possible because ultimately we are a democracy, we are a federal system, state governments have rights, state governments do want to impose those rights on us. So given the nature, we may not be able to change. But I think we have a long way where we can go, our democracy, our federal system notwithstanding. And I think that is towards what we should push for.
All right, as we wrap up, your message really for policy makers on what they need to do to ensure that brand India recovers and recovers quickly.
I think clearly the new government that comes must aim, to my mind, for an 8 to 9% growth rate. It is very doable. The right policies need to be brought in. The world will certainly invest into India, and as I said, as was said earlier, ease of doing business in India should be improved, and we should go on a rule base, not a case by case based economic management.
Mr. Gulabchand.
Well, we have to create 300 million new jobs in the next 20 years, which is a huge amount, which is like creating two American-sized economies, because America employs only 140 million people today. In order to do that, we need investment, and we need, for the jobs, the ability, the capabilities of those to get the jobs. These are the two most important things that in any party that comes to office will have to first do, for which you'll have to create an ecosystem in which investment, both Indian and foreign, will happen. Education, development for those who are coming into the job market to be made employable. These would be the fundamentals. And to create that ecosystem that will make this happen is the job.
And what about clearances, faster clearances? Because that has been a key hurdle, clearly. Environmental clearances not coming through. Too many roadblocks in governance.
There should be automatic clearances. Not
environmental clearances. In the name of environment, so many projects have been stopped in the country, not for really environmental reasons, because we don't have objective and measurable norms. We behave as though we are the creators of environment protection, whereas the West created the idea, West created the protection system. They did it, they cleaned up their rivers, they cleaned up their air and soil without stopping a single thing. So please, environment has been just an excuse for the last government. For this present government, it has not been the real thing. If you want real environment, then you have to create those objective and measurable rules and regulations. And as Adi said, that does not require a clearance.
All right. The last word goes to you, sir.
Very short. Change the fundamentals, modify the fundamentals, brand will look after itself.
All right. So as you can see, the top voices of corporate India here saying clearly a lot more needs to be done to ensure that brand India recovers. For now, at least, India is not the flavor here at Davos, but that's something which can change rather quickly. With the camera persons Pooja Arya as well as Zubair, this is Shweta Rajpal Kohli from Davos in Switzerland for NDTV.